Hi guys, this is Arran here, and I'm going to do a review of this massive Megazord. I can't pronounce the Japanese name, but I do know the Japanese series it's from. It's from the Japanese series called Donbrothers. Sorry. And this is actually the deluxe one of this. And I do absolutely really love the artwork on this box. It's phenomenal. Sorry, more phenomenal. I really got to get out of the habit of saying that. And one other quick thing is, but you don't actually get the instructions with these Japanese Megazords anymore. There's a barcode where you have to scan it and it takes you to the instructions, which you can print off or you can just have a look at it on the website. Me personally, I've printed it off because I like to have my things in hard copies rather than online, specifically when I'm in here because the internet isn't great in here. So anyway guys, on to the main review. So on the front of the box you see the main Megazord itself, which is phenomenal, absolutely amazing. But as I said, the front of this box is absolutely phenomenal. I'll show you the side now, which is, this is the side, which again looks absolutely amazing. As you can see, this also is a massive box. Coming around to the back now, and if I disappear I apologise because this is a massive box. Which I did think I was going to tip it over on myself then. But again, the back is absolutely phenomenal as well. And one thing I've actually just noticed is on the front it does actually say Donbrothers DX, which means the deluxe version of this Megazord. But yeah, the artwork on the back is absolutely phenomenal. And there is a funny thing with this Megazord which you guys probably already know, but I will point it out to you. And this is made by Bandai. It's the Japanese Bandai though. And this is the other side, which again looks fantastic. And this actually tells you the size, which is, no, my luck, I'll probably get this wrong now, 36 centimetres. Which thankfully I actually got right. So I have in the past got the sizes of these Megazords wrong. So I will get it out of the box now and show you the individual forms. So these are them in their individual forms, which, by the way, some of them were not easy. But they look absolutely great. I absolutely love them, and there's kind of a funny thing with me is and here's the funny thing, I'm not too keen on I hate lobsters and crabs and certain animals, I really do. And ironically, this one, the main Red Ranger one, or Red Donbrother one actually, I think his name is, his is a lobster, which, to be fair, I didn't even realise until when I first opened this. I think I probably got this the tail end of last year, and I've not reviewed it because I've had so much other stuff to review, and I still do. But yeah, he looks great. Another thing that I really like is the Black Ranger one, which is, as you all know, I love wolves, and this one I believe is a wolf, which looks absolutely fantastic. Now, the yellow one, I'm not sure on what that is, and obviously the blue one, which is a gorilla or an ape, is one of the two. Granted, I've never seen a blue gorilla or a blue ape, because that would just be weird. But he was actually relatively easy to transform. I say relatively easy because it took us a while, but we did get there. And one thing I find weird, but it is how it is in the instructions, so I've gone with it, is I find it weird that his head's onto the side of him. But that is how it's on in the instructions, so I've gone with what the instructions say. And of course, the bird, which is the Pink Ranger sword, which again looks fantastic. Now, I'm not sure what type of bird this is. I can't quite put my finger on it. Is it a pterodactyl, or is it just some random bird they made up? Which, to be honest, for Power Rangers or Super Sentai, that wouldn't surprise me. That really wouldn't. But another thing I've noticed, which is quite funny, is I've noticed they're probably not, but in my mind they all look as though they're wearing kind of sunglasses. But yeah, these formations are absolutely awesome, and you wait until you see this fully built into its main form. It is huge. So yeah, let's get these combined into the main thing, shall we? So we got him all together now. I can't believe the size of him. He is absolutely humongous, and I just love the way he looks, and I love the sheer size of him. It's probably, I would say, one of the biggest I've got, if not the biggest. But I love him. Oh, I hope they bring Donbrothers over to be adapted into a Power Rangers show. So this would be absolutely amazing. And I think one of my favourite things about this is just the sheer size of it. And also the reason why we got the swords like that is to get them in shop. But they do go on the top here, they're clipping to the top of the ape's arms. But yeah, look, absolutely fantastic. I love it, I really do. And I have got a load of other stuff to review as well. Not from Donbrothers, but got an absolute shite ton of stuff to do. But another thing that I do want to do is get the Donbrothers DVD. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put him yet. I have one place where he can go for now because it's big enough to take him. But I'm not quite sure where I'm actually going to put him yet. So have to wait and see on that one. I absolutely love this Megazord. And the thing that attracted me to it, strangely enough, is the size. Because I have a lot of big swords that will pale in comparison to this one. This one will top all of them, I think. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I do highly recommend it. And I think, oh yeah, and one thing I will say is this was very expensive. And I mean, I'm not going to tell you how much it was, but it was in the hundreds. And also another thing I will say is it's not meant for kids. But yeah, I love this Megazord, I really do. And the funny thing is, just before I end, the main part of it, the main body part, or torso actually, is a lobster. But I absolutely hate lobsters. Even at my age, they scare the living out of me. They always have done, to be fair. But funnily enough, the main torso of this being a Megazord, I find the main torso of this Megazord being a lobster, I find kind of funny. And to be honest, it kind of is a mixture between lobster and a crab, but it also reminds me, and this will make you laugh, it also kind of reminds me of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. I don't know why, but it does. But yeah, I do highly recommend this, but I'm going to say again, not for your kids. Sorry guys. And I will be getting the Donbrothers DVD at some point. But my main problem is with watching the Japanese DVDs is you can't understand a word of what they're saying. And yes, a lot of these DVDs, at least all the ones I have, do have subtitles. But to me, I kind of find subtitles, they go too quick, so I kind of struggle to keep up with them. But I'll quickly give you my rating on this Megazord. I think, you know what I'm going to say to this, guys. I give this Megazord a 10 out of 10, I really do. Because of the sheer size of it, and I love actually the way it looks, and the funny part of this I quite like is the way that it has a bum in its chest. That kind of kills me. But yes, 10 out of 10. Love this thing. But oh yeah, and one last thing. Do not put these on a high shelf if you can possibly help it, because I don't think you can get it on a high shelf because of the sheer size of it. Even in the mode I've got it in now, I'm going to suggest that if you do put it on a shelf, don't put it on a high shelf, because if you knock it, if it's on a high shelf and it falls and hits the floor, it will break. But anyway, 10 out of 10 for this Megazord. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. But it's also very, very heavy. Because I remember when I first put it together, because before, when I first got this, I wasn't meant to have it straight away, but with Zords coming from Japan or any Japanese Zords, Mum likes me to check and make sure all the bits are there and put it together and see how it all goes together and see if all the bits are there, which I did. But in the first time I did this, I accidentally knocked it over. Luckily it fell forward on me, but it did give me a fat lip because it hit me in the lip. And I looked as though I'd been punched in the face for a week. 10 out of 10, love it, and do highly recommend it, and I will see you next time.